Buckle up your pant legs, zip up your hats, plaid up your vestments, and paint up your monsters. It's time for Sounds About Light, a podcast about Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm Sam.
I'm Drew.
We're back from problems. Well, I'm back from problems. I don't know if you're back from problems.
No, not really.
I've got internet. I've got, so that's good. I've got a big bubble of water in the bathroom ceiling, so that's bad. But that's not going to affect my podcasting unless it loudly explodes while I'm talking.
Yeah, that would definitely be the work of Organization 13, trying to keep the podcast from coming out.
It might not be a bubble of water. It could just be Pete.
Or other things, yeah.
Maleficent was like, "Pete, you fool, put your big belly in the floor." Upstairs. My ceiling.
That's some sort of fetish. I don't even know what it is.
Belly pudding?
Belly pudding? Yeah. Yeah, I'll ask A-Meat about it. He'll help me out.
I look forward to the F+ episode about belly pudding.
Yeah.
What the hell are we talking about this week?
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski, that's right. I watched this so long ago.
Yeah.
It's Monsters, Inc.
It's Monstropolis.
Monstropolis, excuse me. Another Pixar. How fun for us.
Yeah, I like going into this, I'm like, yeah, it wasn't conspicuous to me before this game that we hadn't had any Pixar, and now that we're doing all the Pixars, it's like, oh, right. Yeah, they couldn't do this before.
Mm-hmm. I rewatched Monsters, Inc. in preparation for this. I don't know if I got anything out of it that is going to be helpful for the podcast, because again, it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point. Mm-hmm. But I did get out of it a great time. It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I mean, I think it is like incredibly cynical. I'm sure I'm not the first person to say this, that Pixar made a movie about like how your business runs on children's laughter. But hey, still a good movie.
Yeah, well, it did make me laugh. It's a funny film. They've done it.
Yeah, and this part is good too.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I think it's a little weird, but it's fun.
It's a sort of classic Kingdom Hearts. We're really just walking in a direction, and eventually we end the world.
Yeah, with like the thinnest pretense for why we're doing it. But yeah.
Yeah, there's some great moments here, though, including the first moment as they arrive outside of the Monsters, Inc. HQ, and the three of them look at each other and all are scared by each other and get stance up to fight.
I love how these monster forms look. They're so good.
Yeah, I like Goofy's got his like mismatched eyes. I mean, Monster Goofy looks so busted in the best way.
It's great. I'm not like a figurine guy, but I would get a Donald figurine, little Donald monster figurine. I love
to go with your other Donald figurines.
Right, yeah. I'm not a figurine guy, but I am a Donald figurine guy. That's true.
That's right. Yeah, and then Sora looks basically the same.
Yeah, I do. It is funny because making his hair into like a fin, like it is, made me realize like, yeah, his hair is kind of emo, huh?
Yeah, it does. He's got like an emo swoop bang, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
it's like a weird like fin or like a crustacean shell or something.
Yeah, I was thinking fin, maybe some sort of what is that called on a chicken? It's not the waddle, it's the crest. Crest.
Okay, I'll cut the 5 minutes of us trying to remember it.
I raised chickens as a kid. Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, that's cool. Is it? Was that cool?
I don't know. I enjoyed it. Fresh eggs are nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, then you would know.
I would. And I do.
You would know all about Sora's design.
Yeah. He is just a big chicken. That's what he is, actually.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
it's good.
That was evident when he saw Donald and started screaming.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked that as they're like walking in, we see that this is set like just a little bit after the end of the movie. So, well, actually, it's like in the middle of the end of the movie because they haven't yet converted over to laughter power.
Yeah, they're like in the process, apparently.
Yeah, so there's some like scaffolding in front of the "We Scare Because We Care" sign where they're like trying to replace it to figure out what they're like, we something because we care. We joke because we're
aware of how we care.
we don't nightmare because we do care.
No scare, care.
That's it.
There you go. Perfect.
But the whole sign, they've just like taken down some of the words, so it's got like way too long spaces. So they walk in. I'm not going to bother explaining the plot of Monsters, Inc. for anyone who hasn't seen it. It doesn't matter. They walk in, and Sully and Mike are here playing with Boo. Do I need to explain it? There's the two monsters and a human child.
Yeah, the child's their friend.
Go watch Monsters, Inc. It's good.
The child taught them that laughter is more powerful than scaring people.
Yeah.
Screams. They are just playing with the child in the parking lot of their corporate building.
Well, the lobby.
I guess you're right, yeah.
They're inside.
Fine.
Because if they took her outside, she would immediately be exterminated.
Yeah, because it is weird how we're still at the point where monsters are still scared of humans. Because the news isn't out yet. They're fine.
Yeah. So they are... Oh yeah, Sora sees them and is like, oh my god, that kid is in trouble, and like starts charging at them.
It is so funny because like... It's interesting because Sora must have Pixar vision, because Sully and Mike are such cute-looking little guys, you know? Or little and big guys.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, the idea that you would see them and go, those are terrible monsters, I've got to kill them, is
yeah,
very
Boo
weird.
is laughing her head off.
Yeah, the kid's, like, having a good time. They don't really look very scary at all. You know, the movie tells you they're scary, so Sora has, he has the vision that you would have with him.
Also, if Sora wants to really get meta about it for the first time in his life and think about something for once, why they wouldn't have become monsters to fit in this world if monsters were the aggressors of this world.
Yeah, that's
Sora.
That's way too much for Sora.
That's true.
He's got to get another murderer. So
I do like when I think Sora yells to Mike Wazowski, "Are you trying to scare that little girl?" And Mike goes, "Yes, I'm no."
Right, because first he's like, oh, I should be scaring him because I'm not supposed to be playing with a kid.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, I'm trying to scare her. What else would I be doing?
Sora pulls out his gun.
There is a good gag here because Donald has only one eye in this monster form, so Boo starts calling him Mike Wazowski. Classic. They're using archive audio from the movie. Totally fine.
I did think that ruled, though.
Yeah. But then a bunch of Heartless appear, except they don't.
I clocked this, actually. I was like,
they're unversed.
Yeah, unversed.
That's weird.
Yeah, and Sora's never seen an unversed, I don't think.
No, he wouldn't have, no. Donald and Goofy are like, I feel like we've seen... But then they're like, maybe we don't need to be thinking about this right now.
Yeah, especially because unversed are, for all intents and purposes, just Heartless with the way you fight them.
They're like blue Heartless, basically.
Yeah. I guess they're Heartless that'll never stop coming as long as Vanitas is alive?
I guess so. Good for him.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, but that means... they fight. Donald and Goofy afterwards are like, oh, I think that Mickey talked about these things. I think they're called the Unversed. He fought them alongside those 3 Keyblade wielders from way back when. Donald... this is something I like about this, is that they are tying in the, like, themes of the movie with the themes of Kingdom Hearts. So Donald is like, well, these things are powered by negative emotions. They must have been drawn here because this is a world that runs on scream power.
Right.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's good. No, I think that, I mean, I like having the Unversed be the enemies here because thematically it's a lot better than Heartless. So
yeah,
there is the part of me being like, how is Vanitas alive? But I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, how are any of these characters alive? Time travel, basically.
Although I guess I didn't know what happened to Vanitas. I thought maybe he got like absorbed into Ventus or something, but I guess
I think that I've actually kind of gone back and forth on that. I think he did get reabsorbed into Ventus.
Yeah. So
that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, so how's he back out here?
I mean, we're already dealing with time travel, so it could just be time travel.
I guess we can talk about it more, but yeah.
Oh, you know what? Wait. There was something in Hunchback of Notre Dame world where Sora, like, could see Vanitas. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I think that does imply that Vanitas was reabsorbed into Ventus's heart, which was absorbed into Sora's heart.
Yeah, it's busy.
Because otherwise, I don't know how Sora could possibly have seen Vanitas.
And then Vanitas like broke out at some point, I guess.
Or this is just time travel.
Or it's time travel. All right.
I truly don't remember what's going on with Vanitas here. Not that Vanitas is here. Spoilers. So yeah, Mike starts reassuring them that they don't use scream power anymore, and then they like turn it around on Sora and friends. They're like, "Who are you? Why are you here anyway?" And Sora, for I think the first time ever, like I think he's kind of proactive about the lying on this one, where he's like, "Oh, we're exterminators from as far away as you can imagine."
That's not suspicious. But it's still better than normal.
No, proactive, not good. So this is where we basically introduce the entire goal of this world, which is there are monsters here, other monsters, bad monsters. We should send Boo back home because it's dangerous. So everything that happens after this is basically them trying to get to Boo's door to send her back to her room.
And boy, do they contrive reasons why they can't just do that.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was not following some of these where they find the door and then the door just like leaves for no reason.
Yeah, and then right after that, Mike Wazowski puts codes in to call other doors out for them to go.
Right, why not call the door that you need, Mike?
Can you not do that? You guys bring her here all the time.
I mean, even if it's like, whatever, we'll get there. It's stupid. They're heading to the laugh floor, and there is a very annoying part here where, Sully is basically expositing to the player about the laugh power versus scream power, etc. And in the background, there is an incredibly distracting loop of Mike singing "Put That Thing Back Where It Came From" or "So Help Me."
Oh, did I miss this, or is that not in the video I watched?
It's definitely in it. I don't know how you were not distracted by that.
I'm just so focused on the plot.
But then another little overlap point is that Goofy brings up that they have a laughter-powered ship.
Yeah, I liked bringing that up. I was like, oh wow, yeah. Laughter is powerful in Kingdom Hearts lore.
Laughter is the best electric medicine.
Fuel.
What? Yeah. What? Yeah, Donald is like, oh, it's easy with Sora. He's a laughter machine.
And Sora takes offense to that, which I was like, is that like a weird translation where they're saying he's somebody that you can laugh at easily or something?
Oh, I don't know. I thought that he was maybe just like, hey, I can take things seriously when it matters or whatever. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it could be that.
But yes, this is the part where they arrive at the laugh floor, formerly the scare floor, and there's all the doors, and Unversed are like jumping into the doors and scaring children in their bedrooms, and we hear all the screaming. And then we see Boo's door to her to her room, and it gets like sent back to the door vault.
Yeah.
And then Mike just starts calling in other doors, not to bring back Boo's door, but to give us doors to ride around on, like in the movie.
Yeah, and like all they need to do is have a line where someone goes, "Oh man, they've overridden Boo's door code," you know? Like they don't even bother doing that. They're just like, "Yep, get on the doors."
Yeah, or something like her door wasn't like on the rail system or something. Although I guess that wouldn't make sense. I don't know. It's contrived. It doesn't matter.
They should have just had like a big, like, I don't know, dragon Unversed pick up the door and fly away with it or something.
Yeah, which would make sense because I think the reason that it was being sent away was because the unspecified villain, who I can't even begin to guess who would have a connection with the Unversed, is trying to draw them deeper into the facility.
Yeah, but oh well, whatever. The action's got to keep going. So here we go.
They ride around on the doors, but as they're leaving, it's Randall Boggs from the film.
Oh, yeah. Wait, can I say one thing real quick?
Please.
So I liked when Sora got on top of the door, his hands were right in the middle of the door, And I was like, that's going to be a problem when it goes up. And his hand doesn't get cut off by the clamp at the top, but I'm not sure how it doesn't, because he doesn't know how this thing's going to work.
That is true. If I was dealing with this type of machinery, I would be very, very, very careful about where I put any part of my body near it.
Yeah, Sully and Mike don't tell him anything. They're just like, yeah, hop on this door. And of course, Sora's down. But anyway, I think Sora should have got his hand cut off in the door mechanism.
Yeah, Mike puts his hand in a spot, and Sora's like, oh, I should put my hand there. And Mike's like, no, I'm a professional. And then it slams his hand, and Boo starts laughing to power the system.
Oh, that's better, actually, yeah.
Speaking of the opposite of what I just did, I thought that the Mike Wazowski sound-alike, Billy Crystal sound-alike, if you will, was really good.
Yeah, I think both are. I looked it up because I could figure out that Mike Wazowski wasn't Billy Crystal, but the guy doing John Goodman's really doing John Goodman, too.
Yeah, he was. I think the Steve Buscemi sound-alike was not quite as good, but he sounds enough like what you think Randall sounds like.
I don't think I remember Randall's voice well enough, so I was like, yeah, sure, that's Randall.
It's Steve Buscemi.
Okay. Great.
Imagine him if he was mean.
It's hard to imagine. He's such a nice guy.
Imagine Steve Buscemi.
Oh, no.
Happy Halloween. Anyway, yeah, so Randall from the movie, the villain of the film, is here. What's he up to? Probably something really helpful. They're in the vault, riding around on the doors like in the movie. It's a fun. Why the hell is my laptop pinging when it is closed? Shut the fuck up! How dare you?
Oh no!
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're riding the doors around like in the movie. It is a fun, like, sort of set piece kind of thing, rail shooter section. I think it's right to be here, even if the reasoning doesn't make the most sense.
Right.
They end up now here's something that's not worth explaining. They're on a platform and they need to power up a door to escape. The important thing is that they have to make Boo laugh by doing a team attack where they all make silly faces together, and then Sora rolls Mike like a bowling ball at the enemies.
We see this a couple times, and
yeah, it's
fun, but very weird.
Yeah. Complete with pin clattering sound effects, of course.
Yeah, I gotta say, watching this whole section, there used to be this thing on the, well, I don't know, maybe it's still a thing, but I used to listen to Giant Bombcast, and a thing they would say sometimes is, this is a video game-ass video game, mm-hmm. and Kingdom Hearts is a video game-ass video game, because you're just doing video game stuff all the time. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is just like, stuff that really would only happen in a video game that would be entirely bizarre outside of this context, and yeah, like, grinding rails and throwing Mike Wazowski like a bowling ball and spawning some sort of weird light tower during a fight. Like,
oh, the Tower of Light is the Keyblade transformation finisher of the Rapunzel Keyblade.
Right, yeah, but there's just like Kingdom Hearts has stuff going on constantly that is just so video gamey. And the reason I point that out is I feel like, I don't know, sometimes JRPGs aren't that, or games these days aren't that a lot of the time. Like, games are trying to immerse you and not be a video game. And Kingdom Hearts doesn't really care about that all the time, and I think that's good, actually. It's fun.
Right. This video game is the opposite of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah. Yes, in a lot of ways.
Everything is, like, abstracted and gamified. Nothing is trying to be, like, naturalistic in any way.
Yeah, and, like, I can enjoy both things, but it's good to me sometimes when I can see a big-budget video game be a fun video game and not, like, yeah, trying to make me open drawers slowly.
Yeah, and Sora can't grow a beard either, is the other main difference.
Oh, he should do that, though. And it should be, like, really crappy and, like, patchy.
Oh, God. Do you watch On Cinema at the Cinema?
I've watched some On Cinema at the Cinema.
Have you seen any of, I think it's season 7 that Tim Heidecker grows this horrible beard?
I've seen the horrible beard, yeah.
That's the kind of beard that I'm imagining Sora would have. Just, like, unnaturally dark and just, like, plastered onto his face like it's painted on.
Yeah. He maybe
Sora,
actually would paint one on, too. Like if Riku started growing a beard before him, he would maybe paint it
Which he
on.
will.
Yeah, he will for sure. Yeah.
I mean, there was a great opportunity in this very world for Sora to paint on a beard and mustache, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, he doesn't have the competitive drive to do it yet. So,
so anyway, they blah 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 find Boo's door and they go through it. Now this doesn't make any sense. I don't want to think about it too much, but I also do want to think about it too much.
Yeah, what happened? I was like, what happened here?
Because Boo's door is a white door with like little kind of flowers painted on it. And they see the door and they open the door and they run through it. And then they close the door and then it's revealed that the flowers were actually Randall's camouflage. And it's just a blank white door and it was never Boo's door.
Yeah.
But that means that Randall, in all of his three-dimensional glory, was just like coiled up on the door.
For this whole time.
Right. And they somehow like couldn't see that.
His camouflage is that good.
I guess so. It does turn him flat, apparently. The other thing is that they open the door, they look through, and they see, like, the interior of a warehouse, and they're like, Boo's parents must have redecorated since this morning.
They're in a hurry, I guess. Yeah, and they don't feel how heavy the door is with Randall on it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
No, it's fine.
This would never happen in Red Dead Redemption 2.
No way, yeah. And then you'd have some horrible drawn-out scene of horribly murdering Randall if it was Red Dead Redemption 2.
If this ever happened to Arthur, I'll eat my collection of hats. They end up in another part of the warehouse, and they are like, wait a minute, this isn't Boo's room. And then Randall just appears behind them and is like, hello.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't just start, like, kicking Randall's ass, to be honest. Like, what's he gonna do?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there is a part in the movie where Sully is just beating the shit out of Randall. I mean, I think Randall is strangling him at the time, but...
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to beat Sora. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Randall is Boo's former scarer from when they were scaring the children, so Boo is very scared. They exposit about that. Mike asks, for anyone who hasn't seen the film, the way that they end up getting rid of Randall is that these doors are portals to the rooms of children who they will scare. They throw Randall through a door, and they throw that door through another door, and then I think they throw that door through another door, and then they shred the door with a wood chipper. So Mike says, how the hell did you get back?
Yeah.
And Randall says, a real nice guy fixed the door for me.
Who's that?
A guy with a cool Daft Punk helmet who was in D mode.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and they didn't just banish Randall anywhere. I'm pretty sure they banished him to, like, vague southern state.
I think it was supposed to be in, like, the Everglades in, like, a trailer, because I think the kid is like, Mama, there's a gator in the house! And then she starts, like, beating him with a broom or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's either Everglades or, like, the bayous in Louisiana.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So... Randall then starts delivering a very confusing monologue about laughter versus sadness.
Yeah.
He says something to the effect of, laughter has a limit. There will come a day when a child laughs their last laugh, and that's the end of that. But if you break their little heart, they will stay sad forever.
Yeah, do you remember about when you stopped laughing? When you became a legal adult and you stopped laughing?
Yes, it was after my bar mitzvah. I noticed that I didn't laugh anymore.
Oh, wow, so it happens a lot younger.
In the Jewish community, we stopped laughing at about 12 or 13, yeah.
That's tough. No one talks about that enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I don't miss it.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, laughing gets in the way of creating value for your business.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
A younger me would have laughed at that, but I don't do that. Not anymore.
No.
But if you make me sad, I will cry until I die.
Yeah, Randall basically says, like, the power of trauma is bigger than, like, comedy, I guess?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really understand it.
No. I don't think that... I mean, like a lot of people that are being manipulated by the organization, their overall plan doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, he disappears, and by which I mean he turns camouflage mode invisible again, and he's like, "My friend and I have taken over the factory," which translated into gameplay means that you have to do like sort of laser dodging conveyor belt sections and then break the machines by hitting them, and then Boo can get through them safely.
That looked like no fun.
It doesn't take very long, I'll say.
Okay. Well, that's good.
It's relatively painless, but it's not fun. It doesn't do a whole lot for me.
Yeah.
They eventually reach a freight elevator. Once again, it's powered off, so they need to try to make Boo laugh. I have a problem with this, and this is going to get a little bit of cinema sins, but it's also going to get kind of game theory mode, and I'm going to be really smart about it.
Cool. Because
Mike is like, there's got to be some way that we can make Boo laugh. So he's looking around. I mean, by the way, this factory does it all, because they are like, oh, it's the painting booth that they use to paint the parts for the machines.
Yeah, like it's a one-stop shop, like
it really is.
Monstropolis is like how America was, where we used to make things,
They go in and they get sprayed with paint and they come out covered in pink and blue splats, and then Boo laughs and the elevator powers on. Now, I don't know what the cutoff age is for laugh power, but Sora's like 16.
Mm-hmm.
Just tickle Sora.
Yeah, tickle that boy.
Just have a little Sora tickling minigame.
Like, he's 16 in his body, but that's not, like, his mental age, for sure, so...
That's true. I mean, he was already stunted before he was put to sleep for a year.
Yeah.
Or tickle Boo. She'd love it. She's a little kid.
Yeah, you guys, they're working way harder than they need to, I guess, is the main thing.
Although, there's something incredibly sinister about the premise of Mike Wazowski creeping out of a child's closet and just tickling them. That's way scarier than
that wouldn't make me laugh. I don't think that would make me laugh. Like, Mike Wazowski is a cute little guy, but I think I would be pretty scared if I saw him with no context.
But the important thing is that Sully has a relationship with Boo where I think that she loves him more than she loves her parents, probably.
Yeah,
the movie never says that, but I'm assuming.
I was thinking about that this time around. Like, wow, she has like this very parental relationship with Sully, and it's like, that's gonna be fucking weird when she grows up.
Yeah, when you're a kid and your family has a pet, and the pet raises you like they are your parent,
and your family doesn't know you have the pet.
That's right.
Yeah, and I guess he's like, everyone's always gonna be like, why is Boo always so sleepy? And also, her name's probably not Boo.
No, it's canonically Mary, which is the name of the child who voices her.
Ah.
Fun fact. So anyway, they go through the freight elevator. They end up in a room where a convenient pipe explodes to wash the paint off of them. Then we're going to skip a whole lot of fights. Blah, blah, blah. They reach the central control room or whatever. Sora and Donald immediately start banging on random buttons to see what happens. I expect this from Sora. And I guess I also expect it from Donald. They start banging on buttons.
This is good. I love this. Like, I like that Kingdom Hearts, like, sticks with their running jokes for a long time. Like, Sora doesn't understand computers, and that's always going to be true, but he's always still going to aggressively try to use computers.
And so is Donald now.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, it worked at Ansem's lab. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love this part because Mike is watching in horror and he's like, oh, stop. I think that Randall disabled the controls anyway. And Goofy's like, well, maybe you'll be faster if we just break it. And Sora says, that's brilliant, and summons his Keyblade. And Mike's like, no.
Sora's so psyched to destroy this computer.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the Roxas in him.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But Sully manages to stop Sora from killing the computer and says, why don't we just... So, okay, at this point, I didn't even realize until this moment that I didn't know why they were even banging on the computer in the first place, like what their goal was here.
Right,
They are trying to get back to the vault.
Yes.
Because Randall tricked them into going through a door that took them out of the vault, so they're just trying to get back to the vault. So they want to get through this door, but it's locked and the controls are disabled, so they need to short out the locking mechanism by, again, making Boo laugh. That is what is going on here. It's whatever.
Yeah, fine.
So anyway, they basically start beating the shit out of Mike.
It's funny.
I do really like this part. There's a fight in the middle of this, who cares? But I really like this part where Mike is like, all right, it's time to show why I'm the ultimate laugh guy. He starts like slapping himself in the face and like bouncing his eye around like it's a tennis match.
Oh yeah, right.
Nobody laughs. So he gets on his knees and starts going, nobody move, I dropped my contact lens. And there's such a funny line here where Sora whispers to Sully, do you get it? And Sully goes, yeah, it's because his eye is so big.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I thought it was funny, Mike.
It's a great gag. Great bit.
Yeah.
But none of it's working. Boo hates it. So Goofy suggests that Sora do the funny face special. Now, the fact that Sora knows what this means implies that they do this regularly.
Yeah, it reminds me of, you know that episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I've talked about that a lot lately. Anyway, whatever. The
That's
episode
fine.
of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where the guy has Jotaro's face, and then they start talking about how Jotaro can do like cigarette tricks.
The cigarette trick, yeah.
The cigarette trick, so like, which implies that Jotaro's always doing cigarette tricks. That's what this is.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, Sora, do the funny face special. And Sora's like, oh, okay. He does the classic silly smile from Kingdom Hearts 1, and then everyone else joins him, and then Boo loves it, she laughs, the door unlocks, and then Randall appears to declare victory for some reason.
Yeah, Randall's really on one.
That was exactly what I wanted you to do for some reason. He has a big hunk of junk. I don't really know what this is supposed to be. It's just a big metal thing.
I thought that the payoff would make more sense, and it never really does.
It's just a big metal body. It's like a piece of a car. I don't know.
Yeah, and they're like, that's just a hunk of junk, Randall.
It's just a hunk of junk, and he's like, I win. Destroy them, and nothing happens. And Randall's like, that's not... What? He starts, like, kicking it, and then he just gives up and walks away. That's the end of that.
And this is where... Is this where Sully's like, we can just leave Randall, it's fine, he's probably done.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't leave Randall. All he ever does is try to actually kill you.
Whatever. He probably won't do it again.
Yeah, you guys triple banished him because of how much he tries to kill you.
It's fine. He's all bark and no bite. Besides the part where he was trying to torture screams out of us.
And bring a new regime of torturing children back to the company.
That's right. They leave through the famous door that they were trying to get open for 10 minutes, and a mysterious black coat guy who we can't even begin to guess who he is appears, and not in front of them. He appears like next to the big metal thing, and he summons some darkness slime that then like envelops the metal thing, and then Randall watches and smiles in the background. Don't get too excited for that to be a payoff.
Yeah, Randall's got the goop now.
I mean, what we will ultimately find out is basically that Randall's scheme was to have a big piece of metal that an unversed can have.
It's a great plan.
They end up on the roof for some fucking reason.
Yeah. All right.
This is a world that is like pretty fun to play through, but to talk about it, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Again, it's a video game as video game.
Yeah. This one feels, I think, the most of any Kingdom Hearts 3 world. Like, it's like a theme park ride. You're just going through different areas of Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, and I wonder if, like, I like it just because I like Monsters, Inc., or if it's... I don't know. It was fun enough to watch, I guess.
Yeah, you know, it benefits from the characters, and we love Mike and Sully, and also, not that Vanitas is in this, but if he was, he would have some fun stuff to do. And again, just the fact that they, like, tie it into Kingdom Hearts, like, magic system ideas, kind of, is fun.
Yeah, I like it when they can actually make stuff from those movies fit the overall story. It's good.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, they're on the roof, which is on fire for unrelated reasons.
Yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of explosions and stuff.
I guess so. The CDA, this is such a niche complaint, but the CDA in the movie is the Child Defense Agency, who, like, deal with, like, containment breaches, like when a kid's sock ends up stuck to a monster's back.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they also the firefighters?
Well...
Just because we know them, I guess.
Well, they're going to be out of a job soon, so they gotta, like,
That's true.
do something with all those resources.
That's true. And I mean, Monsters, Inc. is the one-stop shop for all things, so I guess the CDA is also the one-stop shop for all, like, emergency services.
Yeah, they're just the government.
Monsters, Inc., or Monstropolis is such a utopia that they had never imagined that they would need to protect people from anything other than children's socks.
Yeah, because they're all perfectly peaceful monsters except for Randall and the crab guy. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, Mr. Walnut. Mr. Watercress?
Mr. Crab Boy.
I feel like it's like Walnut Cress.
Something like that.
Mr. Walnut Watercress.
Mm-hmm. Henry J. Waternoose.
Waternoose.
Yeah.
That was close.
Yeah, you were.
Walnut. Mr. Walnut. Anyway, Mr. Walnut's not in this. So there's a roof fire, and then nothing really happens here. They end up a bunch of pipes explode, and Sully is like, "Oh, we should go through one of those. It'll take us to the cooling tank," which seems like a terrible idea.
Makes as much sense as anything else they've been doing.
Because basically what he explains is that the cooling tank, which conveniently is empty and doesn't do anything, otherwise maybe it wouldn't be so good to get into it. The cooling tank happens to have a gigantic hole in the wall that has not yet been fixed, and it'll take them straight back to the vault. Okay, great. Sounds good.
Cool. Why didn't you just be like, the vault's over here. Let's go to the vault.
They end up, I think this is in the cooling tank, not that it matters, but Randall is back. He has the big metal thing. He says, this time it will definitely kill you. And then an unversed logo appears on it, and a big glob of darkness slime appears, and it attacks them, and that's the boss fight.
Yeah.
Yay. Yeah, I don't really know why this thing needed to have a metal piece in the middle of it.
Yeah, Randall says, this is what's gonna let me take over the company.
Yeah.
And I was like, a big goop bot? A goop bot makes you take over the company?
What does this do that an unversed wouldn't have done?
Yeah.
We fought unversed bosses in Birth by Sleep. They were basically like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it looks like that the robot thing has, like, slotted into it some scream canisters. So I guess maybe it's, like, supercharging the unversed with the scream canisters.
Oh, maybe that is supposed to be the idea.
But you have to entirely infer that. You should maybe see a scream canister get, like, screwed in, and then it, like, its eyes
gets
glow.
Bigger.
It gets bigger, or its eyes glow red or something. Like, give us some indication of why this thing matters.
Yeah, also, the big hunk of metal, we didn't know that it had scream canisters attached to it until the monster was active.
Yeah, you occasionally see the scream canisters poking out of the monster, and that's how you know, but... Yeah, no, it's just really not well signposted what's going on.
We needed
here.
a scene with Randall and Vanitas, not that he's here, being like, this'll be exactly what we need. With your monsters of negativity and my access to a big piece of metal, we'll be unstoppable.
And so Vanitas, this will let me take over the company? Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
So they fight, they win. And they see the door that Randall was originally sent through. They've beaten the boss. Randall is like, man. And the door that he was sent through has been patched together with darkness glop. And they're like, all right, Randall, back to the trailer. And he's like, you think this is funny? And Mike is like, hilarious. They throw him through. They leave the door open long enough to listen to him getting attacked by a broom again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, Ma, the gator's back.
Yeah, Sully is like, all right, I'm going to smash this door to pieces with my bare hands. And Sora's like, no, I have a better idea. And he locks it with his keyblade so it can never open again. And then it disappears anyway, so problem solved.
Right.
They find Boo's door. They're in the vault at this point, I guess. And they find Boo's door, but before they can send her home, someone calls it back to the laugh floor, and they have to chase after it. And they end up on the laugh floor, And it's Vanitas was here the whole time, it turns out.
He's in his hood over Daft Punk helmet look.
Yeah. It's Daft Punk in a black coat, guy coat.
Yeah.
I always love to hear Haley Joel Osment doing sicko voice, where he's like, "That strange facade had me fooled at first, brother." He hits the word brother with like 4 syllables.
Yeah, I love hearing evil Sora. It's good.
Yeah.
Even though I know he's evil Ventus, it's still evil Sora.
Yeah. I like this exchange where Sora's like, he's kind of breaking the fourth wall a little bit. He's like, "Oh, so this is the part where you spout some mumbo jumbo, then disappear, isn't it?" And Vanitas just goes, "This whole world was powered by Scream."
Yeah.
He will not be dissuaded by you calling him out.
No, that just makes him more powerful.
He basically explains that Monstropolis is an incredibly rich source of negative emotions, which are what power him and the unversed. He says like, "Oh, you might say that you're done with Scream power, but there are still canisters full of Screams all over the place." Which, to be fair, in the movie, they were literally like having an energy crisis.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think there's any reason for them to just throw out the Screams, to be fair.
Yeah, you've already got the Screams, I guess.
You got them.
Yeah.
You want those children to have been terrified for nothing?
You can't give them back.
Oh my god. Mike creeping out of a kid's closet with a canister and being like, "This belongs to you."
Shoves it in their mouth.
Now that that's done with, tickle, tickle, tickle.
No, that's good, actually. I would like that.
I wonder why they didn't make a Monsters Inc. 2.
Yeah, they made a prequel. Well, they made a prequel.
They did. It was fine.
It was fine, yeah.
It was fine. So Vanitas says that his heart was reconstructed by scaring the children, but it's still incomplete. He needs the other half, which is currently sleeping in Sora's heart. And then Sora says, "Vanitas," but Ventus's voice comes out of his mouth. What the hell?
I like that. That was cool.
And it makes sense, because he's in there. Vanitas explains the bond that Sora has with Ventus. This is the first time that any of them have ever heard of this connection to Ventus. Donald and Goofy, of course, met Ventus, but Sora doesn't know who that is until now.
Well, he does mention that he saw him in the cathedral in Notre Dame, I think.
He saw Vanitas in the cathedral.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You're right. Vanitas not Ventus. You're right.
Yeah. Sora briefly became Ventus at the end of Dream Drop Distance, but I don't know if he knew that was what happened.
Yeah, I guess not.
So Vanitas pulls out his Keyblade and tries to extract Ventus's heart from Sora, but Donald and Goofy hold him back. Goofy exposits a little about what they understand about Vanitas. We already know it, so we're not going to get into it here. But as Vanitas is about to attack Sora again, who should appear behind him but Sully Sullenberg, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, the pilot, yeah.
What was his name? Oh, James P. Sullivan, I think.
Yeah.
Who grabs him with his gigantic monster muscles and hurls him through a door comedically.
I like this line. It is weird when he does like the like rah like thing and then grabs him, and the way it's cut is it makes it look like you're gonna cut from him doing like the rah thing to like, I don't know, a QuickTime event or something. It's cut very strangely. You know what it actually makes me think of is the Deus Ex like melee animations.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Because you press the button and then you get like a cut, and then you watch him punch somebody, and then you cut back.
An extended cut scene of Jensen knocking someone out.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, I would be remiss. People would be angry if I didn't mention that this moment is known in the Kingdom Hearts community as Yeetus Vanitas. He
good.
Throws him through a door, and then he throws the door through a door, and then he throws the door through a door, and then he throws the door through a door, and then they shred the last one. It's like what happened to Randall, except I think with one more door.
Yeah, pretty fun.
Because Vanitas is one more evil.
It's true.
Now, I will say, unlike Randall, Vanitas can just use a Corridor of Darkness to come directly back if he wants.
I wondered about that, but
He just doesn't bother. I mean, we know that a lot of what the organization are doing in this game is just kind of baiting and trolling them.
True, yeah, they're trying to, like, weaken Sora's heart and stuff, so...
Yeah, so I don't think he actually wants to kill Sora right now. Anyway, they all say goodbye to Boo. Sora, Donald, and Goofy send her off with the classic funny face special that we see all the time. I like, this is a great Sora and Donald moment. We have so many great Sora and Donald moments in this game, don't we? As they all say goodbye to Sully and Mike, and Donald is like, it was a lot of fun. And Sora says, Donald, all you did the whole time was complain. We get a lot of really fun Donald and Sora moments in this game.
Yeah, you get a lot of fun moments with Sora and all of his friends.
And then as they leave, Mike yells at them and insists that he actually is really good at making kids laugh, I swear.
I'm the best, I swear.
I think he is like top laugher at the end of the movie. Even though we see that he's actually really bad at making kids laugh with jokes, but he is very good at hurting his nuts.
Yeah, some of us, that's our only true talent, and you gotta lean into it.
I guess he doesn't have nuts. He's all taint, basically.
I suppose so. I don't like that.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why that... Anyway, yeah, all right.
Anyway, we don't need to dwell on that thing that I said. They're back on the gummy ship. Sora is getting really antsy. He wants to just go straight to the Realm of Darkness to try to rescue Aqua. But Donald and Goofy are like, no, Sora, you're not ready. Jiminy pops up. Remember Jiminy Cricket? He's here.
Yeah, it's always, oh god, it's a bug. Oh shit.
They're always halfway to crushing him when they remember.
Yeah, Jiminy doesn't know how close he's gotten to death all these times.
He forgot about all the ones from Chain of Memories.
Right.
Jiminy is like, Sora, do you even know how to get to the Realm of Darkness? And Sora's like, no. What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, it is funny that Sora just has decided that he doesn't want to follow his Keyblade around anymore.
He just wants to save Aqua.
Yeah, that's fair.
His phone starts ringing. I love how mean they are to Ienzo.
Yeah.
Because they're like, the king? Riku? And they answer the phone, and Ienzo's like, is this a bad time? And everyone's just like, oh, Ienzo. And Ienzo just pushes past it. He's like, I've got some news. I don't know why you all hate me so much, but I have news.
Yeah, they don't even remember when they fought him.
They didn't fight him.
Didn't Sora? Oh, no, you're right. That was Riku. That was Riku. So, yeah.
Sora never met Ienzo in Chain of Memories.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Although I've heard the data fight against him in, or the absent silhouettes, that's what it's called, in Final Mix. I've heard that's pretty bad, so maybe that's why Sora hates him.
Could be.
Or that he's just a little dweeb.
Yeah, or, well, he's kind of like a Nazi scientist.
Well,
he's sort
not
of
anymore. He said he was sorry.
He's sort of part of King Mickey's Operation of Paperclip, and that we're going to hear more about that.
He said he was sorry, and I think that when you
I mean, we don't know. I guess we don't know how on board Ienzo was with letting his heart out. Like some of the other ones
never
were.
Forget that the Ansem report said that Ienzo urged him to build the human experimentation facility. He was a little kid. He didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, he was a child Nazi scientist. He was a... Yeah.
Anyway, so he has some replica news. They found something interesting in Ansem's notes. Sorry, I'm mixing two things. They found some of Evan's research notes that they had not found before. They don't actually say what they found, but I guess it's news that they found them at all. Meanwhile, they learned something from Ansem's notes, which is that Sora has 3 unique hearts in his own heart. Obviously, there's Roxas. There's another who's been with Sora for about as long as Roxas, and then a third who's been there for almost Sora's entire life. Of course, that is Roxas. I have no idea who the second one is, and then Ventus.
Yeah, I think I'd remember that, if there was another one.
Yeah, I don't know who that could possibly be, but he says that the hearts have melded with Sora's heart and grown silent, but he has all of their memories still in him, just out of reach, compartmentalized. And Ansem believes that if they can reunite the memories with the hearts, plus a body, then they can restore those 3 people.
This is, I was thinking about how it's kind of weird because part of Kingdom Hearts 2 was about how Roxas needed to go merge with Sora so Sora could be complete.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's okay to take Roxas out of Sora's heart, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think the issue was that Roxas had something of Sora's, and the only way that they knew to get it back was for Sora to absorb Roxas. But the fact that Sora and his nobody coexisted at all is incredibly weird. Because, like, say Axel, who is now Lee, Axel didn't need to be, like, reabsorbed into Lee. The nobody was destroyed, the Heartless presumably was destroyed at some point, and then Lee had everything he needed to be whole again, you know?
Okay, yeah.
It's a weird situation that Sora, like, needed to eat Roxas.
Yeah, and Roxas, I guess, is also, like, a byproduct of both Ventus and Sora. So he's
right.
It's not as easy, because there's that part where Zigbar saw Ventus standing there instead of Roxas. So
have I talked about my theory? I can't really do this as a crackpot corner because I already know that it's not true. But I had a theory that I was so all in on during Kingdom Hearts 3 that Roxas was actually just Ventus.
That would make a lot of sense.
Because my theory was that Roxas or Ventus goes to sleep, loses his memories, Sora loses his heart, Ventus's heart returns to him, but without his memories, wakes up in Castle Oblivion, winds up in Twilight Town, becomes Roxas, joins the organization. He has a Keyblade. How does a nobody have a Keyblade when he has no heart? He does have a heart. He's just Ventus with no memories, and he thinks he's a nobody. But then that's not what happened. It was that they are two different people.
Yeah.
I think this was the point where I was like, oh, damn it. Because they were like, oh, there's two hearts in there, Roxas and Ventus. And I was like, oh, shit.
I can see how he got there, though.
Yeah, I thought that would have been cool, but then I guess there wouldn't be enough Champions of Light or something.
Suppose not. Yeah.
Anyway, this is worth noting, is that they say that we think we can restore Roxas if we get his heart reunited with his memories and a body. Now, we've always heard the trifecta, the heart, the body, and the soul. I think this is the strongest sign that we've had so far that the memories are part of the soul.
Yeah, that makes sense, I think.
And this is not the last that we will hear of a person being restored from just a heart using memories and a body. So keep that in mind.
I think that makes sense, I suppose. If you think about, like, it makes sense that you get a soul from memories, because memories are your context as a person, and you can't have a personality and everything else if you don't have memories. It doesn't feel like you would, at least. Or you're a different person if you don't have your memories, I guess. So,
especially since in Kingdom Hearts, the heart kind of seems to be like a magic battery, basically.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, so Ienzo hangs up and everyone cheers. Thank God, I hate that guy. And Goofy's like, well, it sounds like the older heart must be Ventus. Donald doesn't want to believe that Vanitas was telling them the truth, but, they're all like, well, it would fit, so it's probably Ventus's heart. And they all wonder who could be the third unknown heart within Sora's. And Sora says, I have no idea. And Donald's like, that's because you can't count.
And Sora doesn't say, yeah, I can count. He goes, hey, that's not related.
We got to get this guy back in school.
Yeah, he's been away for way too long.
He does not remember how to count. That's a big problem.
Yeah.
We go to the Dark Margin with Aqua and Ansem the Wise. And this must be a flashback, because when Mickey was here earlier, he said that her trail disappeared into the abyss. So it turns out we're about to see exactly how that happened. Ansem... Oh no, this is a scene that has Ansem and Ansem in it.
Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, Ansem the Wise.
Yeah. So Ansem the Wise says, do you want to stay here? And Aqua's like, well, I have a feeling that these waters connect to another shore that I once visited, so I have faith that if I wait here, someone will come for me. Ansem the Wise realizes that she must mean the Destiny Islands, which he says are a very special, cool place. He says that these waters are the in-between of darkness and light, and it is possible that maybe someone from the realm of light would join them here eventually. Some time passes, and Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, the unwise, arrives to speak with Ansem, Seeker of Regular. And Mean Ansem asks Smart Ansem about the experiments of the heart that he was banned from conducting. And we're about to get some big new mystery lore here.
Yeah.
Did you flag this as sounding incredibly important?
I did flag it, and I was just... Yeah, you can say what it is. Yeah.
So, in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, we saw a cutscene, if you remember when Xemnas walked down 500 stairs.
Yeah.
And then he walked through a hallway of, like, human experimentation cells.
Mm-hmm.
And that hallway led to the room where he had Aqua's armor in his email chair.
Yeah.
So that hallway, we are kind of assuming, is where they kept the test subjects. Right. And Dark Ansem asks about one of the test subjects, a girl who had lost her memories as he had. Which, by the way, that was a question for a while, is did he actually lose his memories? I'm assuming that he did. I don't know why he would lie here.
Right.
But there was a girl, a test subject, who had lost her memories, and he accuses Ansem the Wise of using his ability to reconstruct lost memories, as he did on Sora, even though Naminé actually did that, to see this girl's memories. Now, again, Naminé was the one who did that to Sora's memories. We don't know that Ansem himself actually did that, so I don't know, and it is ambiguous and unclear. Is Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, right that he was looking at the girl's memories? I don't know.
Right, yeah.
But he says, where did you put the girl? And Ansem the Wise says, I don't know what you're talking about. So Dark Ansem reaches out to grab him, but Aqua steps in and pushes him back. He realizes, oh, this is that Keyblade lady. That's funny.
It's funny he didn't notice her till now.
Yeah.
There's only two people here.
When he sees Ansem the Wise, he just gets so mad that he can't see anything else.
Could be, yeah.
He tells her to wait here for the king and his fool. That could be anybody.
I assume that's Riku. Is the fool?
Probably Riku.
Yeah.
Could be Sora.
Could be Sora, yeah.
He summons the Cum Guardian. If we remember the end of Fragmentary Passage, she dropped Ericus's Keyblade as she fell into the abyss. So she has no Keyblade. She's got to fight with kicks and flips. It does not go very well for her.
No.
Ansem the Wise is like, please just leave her alone. I'll go with you. And Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, is like, okay, I will, but first, and then he blasts her into the water, and she sinks down, and darkness covers her entire body. And that is where we're stopping for this week.
Oh no, Aqua's getting stinky.
Oh no, she's getting that smell.
Oh no.
The stench of darkness.
And I'm getting closer and closer to that Pro ZD video.
Allegedly. Allegedly, Aqua might get Norded.
Allegedly. But maybe it wasn't actually Norded. Maybe it's just stinky eyes.
Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get there. That's it for this week. What did you think of the Monsters, Inc. world?
I mean, reviewing it with you again, it really doesn't, like, hold up from, like, a plot standpoint, but...
No.
It's fun enough. I don't know. I like seeing them as monsters, and, yeah, I don't know. I do like connecting screams to emotions to, like, power up Vanitas. I think that's fun.
Yeah, I think that the way that they structured the world is a bit of a problem. It's just so walking through hallways for the whole thing.
Yeah, they don't do a good job of, like, justifying why we're going from place to place.
And the Randall thing, I mean, I've watched this world, I've played it, I've watched it a few times. It never occurred to me that the scheme was to create an unversed that is plugged into scream canisters.
I think that's it, but you have to guess.
I think you're right. It's just not really explained. You see that it is an unversed plugged into scream canisters, but I don't think that I ever really got, oh, that's why it's big and strong. Because again, like, we've fought unversed bosses. They're big unversed like this. This isn't really different.
Yeah, and I think some of it's just the problem of, like, there can just be super powerful unversed anyway. So plugging it into scream canisters, like, I don't know, who cares? Just find a bigger one.
I'm trying to look up the boss and see if they... it's called the Lump of Horror.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I wanted to see was, does the journal entry explain that is what it is? The journal entry describes it as follows. A hideous, gloopy giant that mucked about in Monsters Incorporated. The fact that it listened to Randall is enough to tell you it wasn't very nice.
So no one else really clocked it either, or could figure that out, I guess.
Well, no, that is from the game. I guess the people who wrote the journal entry didn't get it either.
Yeah, I mean, it's not important, I guess, but it just feels weird.
Yeah. But that's okay. It's pretty good. It's fun to play. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Let's dive to the wiki, shall we?
Yes.
I had a thought, which is, what if I gave you an F+ style choice?
Oh, that's always exciting.
Do you want to hear about Castle Oblivion from Chain of Memories, Castle Oblivion from Kingdom Hearts Legacy, Castle Oblivion from Nightverse, Castle Oblivion from Symphony of Memories, Castle Oblivion from Kingdom Hearts AF, Castle Oblivion from Child of the Sun, or Castle Oblivion from Foul Remembrance?
You know what I always say is that I'm Kingdom Hearts AF.
Okay, let's learn about... I hope there's actually some... I didn't click these ahead of time to see... Okay, we've got some text here.
Okay.
In Kingdom Hearts AF, King Mickey discovers a time machine in Castle Oblivion. His plan is for him and the gang going back in time to the castle's construction. Sora heads in first, but an error causes him to head 1 year into the future. That's a pretty big error.
Yeah.
He learns that Leon and co. are inside the castle and it is in ruins. Sora also uncovers that an explosion from Kingdom Hearts had killed everyone and caused the destruction of many worlds, except for those who were at Disney Castle or escaped through a corridor of darkness. Oh, thank God. It is also discovered that Maleficent escaped from Organization 13's castle, remaining incognito for a while. I don't know how Maleficent would ever achieve that.
She put on a hood.
When the explosion hit her, she gave into its darkness and became a Heartless. To his horror, Sora learns that he dies before the explosion occurs.
Whoa!
Lack of maintenance has been less than beneficial. The castle now lies in ruins, but houses those who escaped the explosion, including Leon and company. That is everything that happens in Kingdom Hearts AF.
Sounds bad.
The game or the story?
It's bad that Sora died in an explosion.
Yeah, it's not what you want.
Is there another one of those you want to read?
I'm just looking at Kingdom Hearts Legacy. You know, we've definitely touched on this, but I don't think we've ever really dug into the plot.
Of Kingdom Hearts Legacy?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Maybe we should read a little bit about Kingdom Hearts Legacy. Yeah. How about just read some of the story section?
Okay.
And then there's some broken JavaScript that doesn't work.
Got it. All right. Kingdom Hearts Legacy is the 3-part story which has multiple endings. You, the player, will begin in part 1, Dark Chasm, and you'll have the choice of either helping the Keybladers, okay, Saul and Aiden, or assist Lord Kami take them down. The choice is up to you.
Oh, wow. I remember Aiden. I think Aiden was one of the first we looked at.
I think so. So you have a choice of being, so you can be the bad guy or the good guy in this one.
It's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, yeah, it is Shadow the Hedgehog. Or like that one Fire Emblem game. Anyway.
3 Houses.
No, the other one, but whatever.
Fates.
Fates, that's the one.
I try not to think about Fire Emblem Fates.
Yeah, it's a mess. Yeah. Prequel, Knights of the Terrestrial Order. So there's a whole other game, I guess. Knights of Terrestrial Order is the prequel to the entire Kingdom Hearts Legacy universe. Oh, this is a universe. It's not just one game. Got it. Okay.
It's an MMO, apparently.
Oh, okay. It takes place about 10 years before... I like that these wiki kids are already, like, doing the same thing Kingdom Hearts did, which is like, yeah, we got all these games on different platforms, and, like, you gotta, like... you need to own, like, 6 systems to be able to play Kingdom Hearts Legacy. Yeah. It takes place about 10 years before the events of Kingdom Hearts Legacy Dark Chasm. It features some characters from Nomura's original games, such as Sora and King Mickey. King Mickey is from Nomura's original games. That's true.
I suppose that is technically true.
I guess that is technically true.
It's a fascinating way to refer to him.
Mm-hmm. This leads into how Lord Kami, or Olette, then became so bad.
That's not Olette.
No, it's Olette, maybe.
Olette.
Olette. He's the somebody of Zealot. I found out by clicking on his thing.
I think that this is what Troyes Etienne is from, our favorite character.
I think so, yeah. A new force from a very distant domain called the Ethereal has arisen. A guild was formed in response, populated of knights that are worthy enough to be called Keybladers. It's never not funny to me. They wielded artificial, fake Keyblades and swore to protect the worlds from this impossible harm. There is a novelized adaptation of these events, which can be found on the Legacy site, which is a link. The chapters are listed below. Oh, this website is no longer available. There's no way it exists.
No!
It used to be a website, apparently.
Come on, archive.org. Show me 2010. Ooh, we've got some stuff. It's not loading the background or anything, but we have text.
Ooh, all right.
Kingdom Hearts Legacy Wiki.
Oh, they have
Everyone, there is a new Wikia around now, the Kingdom Hearts Fanon Wiki. Please get in there and help us out, Ziggy.
Oh, wow, so this is someone that had their own wiki.
What is KOTC, King of the Castle. Oh, it's just images that aren't loading. Damn it.
Oh, that's too bad.
We're never gonna know.
I like that I just see Troyes Etienne is just on the page several times. So there used to be photos of Troyes Etienne here.
They had a forum?
They had a forum. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so sad that this doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. This is way better. Yeah, like a fan constructed fan wiki.
Yeah, they had blog posts that I think were like the actual fanfic that this is. This is heartbreaking. I wish that this still existed. They have a link to the prequel novel. Excuse you?
Wow. Ziggy was doing a lot of work.
I mean, you can't downplay Troyes.
No.
I just wanted to say Troyes. Well, that's really sad that that's not all archived.
Yeah, we've lost so much. Now I know. Wait, now I know hurt.
Also, speaking of things not working, like I said, the JavaScript on this wiki article is broken. So all of the click here to show the full text, that text does not exist.
Yeah. Too bad.
That's a real shame. We're not going to learn about Le Lutte pour Prescrian.
We're not going to learn more. Well, we've learned a lot, though, so that's okay.
I like that they're listed under characters. The main characters, Aiden, Saul, Lord Kami, and Zalis. And then there's assistants good, assistants bad, and assistants either. Now, you might think that Le Lutte pour Prescrian would be under both assistants, or would be under assistants either, because they are under assistants good and bad.
Yeah, but they won't be either. They'll be one or the other, you see.
Oh, God. Can you click on Vector Gray, who is assistants either?
Oh,
What is wrong with him?
He's the Wii Fit trainer with Zack from Final Fantasy VII cosplay happening.
Yeah. He does have the cold, lifeless eyes of the Wii Fit trainer.
And the pale skin, yeah.
Maybe Zack finally managed to lose his virginity, and he married, fell in love with, not in that order, and impregnated the Wii Fit trainer.
Oh, could be.
He took her last name, Gray.
Yeah, Wii Fit Gray. His appearance: Vector Gray has unkempt black hair, dark green eyes, and a very pale complexion. I don't see green eyes there. He stands roughly 6 feet and 7 inches tall. Damn. And it's fucking huge. Tall. And often wears black or red clothes, sometimes giving him the appearance of a vampire.
That's not the problem that I have with him. Vector Gray was born on July 23rd in Hollow Bastion, roughly 16 years before Maleficent took over the castle there. That's nice.
Oh, man.
He traveled to Disney Castle, became one of King Mickey's elite guards, second only to the guard commander Goofy.
Wow.
Alas, this was but one of the numerous events which signaled Vector's coming spiral into darkness.
Oh no.
That implies that he turned evil because he was second to Goofy.
Hey, now I'll tell you how he became evil. Let me read to you The Trouble with the King.
Okay.
We should maybe move on, but a number of times, Freya invited Vector to visit and help train the troops there. However, he argued with Goofy, and eventually the king himself, about the validity of lethal force.
No, I'm saving this one. We need to read this for real next time.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, there's a lot here. I didn't scroll down to just now.
Yeah, here, let me give you one quote. Die!
That's a good quote.
Oh, here's one. Let's roll. Okay, that's that.
Cool. Is this Wish Us Duck or is it question time? I think it's Wish Us Duck.
I think we had a question. We had 2 questions.
Yeah. All right.
We had 3 questions, but one of them involved Goofy doing sex, and we were given permission not to deal with that one.
That's right.
Vertigree asks, were you as excited as everyone else was when Yeetus Vanitas happened? I think it's hilarious. Also, is Haley Joel Osment great as Vanitas or what? Yes and yes.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed watching Yeetus Vanitas happen, even though I did say it was like Deus Ex cutscene stuff. And yeah, Haley Joel Osment's killing it all the time.
Yes. Chai asks, you know how Monsters, Inc. has a mix of cartoon names and weirdly normal real-world ones? Boo, Sully, Randall, Mike Wazowski, etc. What's a funny character to Mike Wazowskify, i.e. whose full name would be the funniest to have to say every single time for the entire length of Kingdom Hearts?
So a lot of people don't have full names in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
But I thought about this while I was walking my dog earlier, and I've got 2 answers. One is just like, we already actually mentioned his name, which is Ansem Seeker of Darkness. If every time someone addressed him, they had to say Ansem Seeker of Darkness, I think that'd be kind of funny.
Which is exactly what I had to do.
Yeah. The other one is to always have to call him King Michael Mouse.
King Michael Mouse is good. I've always been partial to Mitchard Mouse.
Mitchard Mouse, yeah, okay. Mickey's usually a nickname for Michael, but
right. But this is a fanciful world where anything can happen.
Wow. I guess I just don't have the imagination for Mitchard Mouse. Or
if Goofy was called like what's his title? It's Captain of the Guard, but I feel like he would have like, you know, like Staff Sergeant First Class Goofy. It's like let me just what's the highest? It's not Admiral. That's the Navy. General,
yeah.
General Dippy Goofy Dog.
General Goofy Geef.
General Goofy Geef. Yeah, that's it. It's General Goofy Geef. It's his Majesty. What if Mickey had like dozens of like Daenerys Targaryen style titles?
That'd be great. Yeah, I would enjoy
King
that.
Mickey Mouse, first of his name, the impetuous one, locker of doors, turner of keys,
kicker of flips.
Real soon seer of y'all.
Yeah.
Seer of real soon.
Seer of real soon.
Chai has also, this is unprecedented.
Yeah.
I think, unless it isn't. Chai has requested a particular Wish Us Duck. This is Wish Us Duck.
This is Wish Us Duck.
The segment where we sound like Donald Duck. And Chai has requested correctly that we say Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, there's nothing better, Chai. You were correct.
We haven't done an episode in a while, so this is going to be really good, is how it usually goes down.
Yeah, it's going to come out the best.
Wait. I'm missing the vowels.
I love that so much. That's so good. I don't know why. The way you're doing it, it makes you feel like Donald Duck's very laid back and giving me finger guns while he says Mike Wazowski. So, all right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna try that again.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You want to try one more?
Fine.
That one sounded like it hurt you.
It did a little bit, yeah. Donald Duck, not laid back when I'm doing it.
No, he's a tense duck. He has a lot of weight on his shoulders.
It's got to help out this little guy. So,
that's it. We're on co-host at Sounds About Light. I'm on co-host at Positive Stress. My other podcast, Dr. Huh, has also been on a little bit of a unintentional break as I've been dealing with stupid problems. But I think very soon I should finally have our episode on Utopia edited, and then we're going to watch a stupid fucking Christmas special where he goes on the Titanic or whatever.
That sounds good.
We've seen so many Christmas specials. There's too many.
It's amazing how that's happened.
There's just so many. Like, they will be on break for a couple of years and do 3 Christmas specials in a row.
Yeah. I guess that's just the power of Christmas.
We found it.
Yeah. I'm on co-hosted Achilles Heelys, and you can hear me on the F Plus sometimes. I recorded one a little bit ago. I don't know when it'll come out, but you can listen to the most recent episode on raw meat.
It's something. It's something special. I've never seen a community so powerfully proving themselves wrong at every waking moment of their lives and so invested in the belief. Literally, a post on r/raw primal will be like, I ate raw meat and shit my pants and passed out. Did I need to eat more raw meat? Like, what did I do wrong?
It's amazing. Yeah, Extra Credit actually did an episode that I was on about a different raw meat community at one point, and it was the same thing. Go listen to that episode. It's really good.
I drank some blood and died. Was I drinking the wrong blood? Something's not right.
Yeah, it's usually like, no, yeah, dude, you just needed to put more blood in, for sure.
Were there parasites in it? I don't think so. Well, that's the problem. You gotta get some parasites in it. Then you'll be fine.
Yeah, unless you're in horrible pain all the time, you're not getting better.
Yeah, definitely listen to the episode. I got sick from raw meat.
It's good.
Anything else?
No. Glad to be back.
I haven't been able to stream because my internet's been out, but I'm hoping to resume streaming Kingdom Hearts 3 at twitch.tv/positivestress. I almost forgot to say that part.
I hope to watch it.
Well, next time we are going to we're going to both the 100 Acre Wood and Frozen. Brr.
Oh, wow.
It's, do I want to say the popular opinion? Everyone hates this world.
Well, maybe I'll love it.
We'll see. I have some pretty mixed feelings about it, but we'll see. I'm going to have to rewatch Frozen for this. Maybe I'll like it. I liked it the first time, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I thought the movie was great, and then the fan reaction happened.
And then thankfully I'll get a break from watching movies the week after that because I'm not watching Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End.
That one I might watch, actually.
Oh, God. Well, you have fun with that.
Yeah.
But until then, Keyblade. And
Savvy.
Let it go.
Let it go. Savvy.
Wazowski.
Was that? Bye.
40 love, game, and set!
I'm not cut out for this racket. Come on, it's a tennis joke. Should I have gone with ping pong?
Nothing could have saved that one.
Wait!
Wow. Nobody move! I dropped my contact.
I don't think Boo's gonna get it, Mike.
Do you get it?
Yeah, it's 'cause his eye's so big. The joke is, you can't lose a contact the size of a dinner plate.
Oh, fine!
I was supposed to be good at this.